In this presentation, we're going to show you all the steps involved in bringing in a video and recording a series of subjects occurring in the video here. So what we're going to do is come up here, click on our file option here, and we're going to do a recent video. I have my video in here, and let's watch it together here. So what's happening here, you get four guys and they're collapsing this wire type structure, this cage here. One of the guys here, he went the wrong way around, he went to the right instead of the left. As a result, the other guys are having to wait for him. And then they're going to drop it down and they're going to push it in, and that's the end of their work content. And now a stockman is going to arrive, and he is going to take the cage out of the work area here. Now, using a video, you can notice things. For instance, look at the way he's reaching over here. You might want some help here. He could hurt himself doing that, and he walks away backwards, which could be another safety issue perhaps. That's our video. So what we're going to do here first, I'm going to rewind it here to start it again. We're going to identify our subjects. Now by default, when you get it, there's going to only be task 1, task 2, task 3. We want to edit the subjects here. So I'm going to bring it up here. I'm going to click on the first one here, and I'm going to make that operator 1. So we're going to identify our 4 operators here first of all. Now as we do that, it gives us the opportunity to color code each operator. Click on task 2, and that's going to be operator 2. Save that, give it another color. Let's make that one the green color. Operator 3. And let's make it the blue. And then I'm going to add one, a new one, operator 4. Make that one the pinky color. And then we're going to have our stockman. And we'll give him a color as well. And let's make him the perhaps this blue color here. Okay, so we've identified the different individuals we have here. We click on the done. Those subjects now appear here. So now we're ready to take this actual study itself. So I'm going to leave it on operator 1, and the way I'm going to number my operators is basically from left to right. So the guy at the back here, he's going to be operator 1, operator 2, operator 3, operator 4. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to record each of the individual activities that the people perform. So we're going to start with operator 1, and the first thing he's to do is walk to cage. So we play the video, and I'm watching him in the background. I stop it when he puts his hand on the cage right there. And I'm going to enter my activity here. Walk to cage and grasp. Okay, so give it a description. We click on the save. It's value added. There's no delay identified. It's operator 1. There's my time for it here. And here's my start and my stop time. I can make that a little smaller so we can see the full times here. Right? And now the next activity, basically he's not going to do anything. He's waiting there for this guy to reach his corner. Now he's going to go off the screen here, but I'm just going to wait for him to move. Obviously that's when he's going to start collapsing it right there. Right, so we stop it there when he started to move here. And now we're going to record this next activity, which is going to be collapse cage. So we start the time again. The elapsed time is going to start from 0. And when it drops down, right there, we stop it. And this is going to be my collapse cage. Right, I click on the save. So you can see what's happened here. We get the first observation, walk to cage and grasp. There's a start time of 0. It goes to, say, 3 seconds. And then there's a delay while the other guy is getting to his corner, and you can see our next observation starts here. Right, so now he's going to compress the cage, and I'll just, when he lets go, I'll stop it right there. Okay, compress cage, and we click on the save. And that's the end of our work content for operator number 1. So then I'm going to switch to operator number 2 here. And I'm going to restart the video. Operator 2 is this guy here. Now he's going to walk outside the video. So it doesn't really matter since this operator 3 is going to cause a problem. So we're just going to watch the guy at the back and stop it when we think he gets there roughly. Okay, so we start the video here. And I'll say he gets there about now. Right. Now I don't have to retype the description. I'm just going to click on down here, walk to cage and grasp. That selects it here for operator number 2, and I save it. Now we can't see him, but we know he has to wait for the other guy to get to that corner, so we're going to play this one and just let it run. So we're ignoring this time. You'll see why we do this a little bit later when we look at the filler time. So right there I'm going to say stop there. Now I'm going to collapse the cage. and we'll see the guy coming into the picture here, and right about there we'll stop it and we'll say collapse cage. Alright, and then we're going to push to compress. So he pushes it in, and when he lets it go about there, we'll stop it. Compress cage. So again, I've got operator 2 now, and we have him walking, collapsing, and compressing. And again, you can see the delay here, right, between the times here. And now we're going to repeat the process for operator 3. Now, operator 3 is our guy. If I restart the video, he's the guy that's going to go the wrong way around, right? So we're going to play the video here, and we're watching him go all the way around. He's going to go out of the video. I'm just going to watch for the other guy at the back moving here, which will be about there. We'll stop it right there, and that's his walk to cage and grasp, and we save it. Right? So you can see now I've got him going from 0 to like 11.6 seconds is where I have here, and now we're going to have the collapse cage, and he'll come into the picture right about there. Stop it there, and that's going to be our collapse cage, and then he's going to push to compress. Pushes it in. And stop it about there. That's good. Compress cage. Save it. So now I've got operator 3. And now I rewind it again. Operator 4 is he's going to just take the short walk to this corner here, and he's going to have to wait for everyone else to get into place here. So what we're going to do is switch to operator 4 here, and we do the same thing again. We record the time, and we can see him grabbing it about there. So that's walk to cage and grasp. And then he's going to have to wait while this guy goes all the way around. And I'm just going to watch him and look for him to start to move, which is about there. Okay, so we say stop that, and now we're going to get the compress cage, which is a drop down till about there. That's good. It's going to be a collapse cage, sorry, not compress. Save that one, and now he's going to push to compress, and right there he stops it. That's compress cage. So now we've got our 4 operators, operator 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to do the stockman. Now we have to wait for him to appear, obviously. So we're going to just play the video a little bit further on. And here he comes, right? So we just stop it right there and start the recording of the guy walking into the area. I'm going to wait till he lets go of the trolley and goes to load it. And that's when I'm going to stop it, like right there, okay? And this is going to be trolley into area. And we save it. You can change it if you think that's not value added. You can change it right here. I'm just going to leave it at value added though. And we click on the save here. And now we're going to get the load cage. This is the one where we might want to highlight it for some ergonomic concerns, but we can do that later. He loads the cage, and we're going to stop it when he puts his hand back on the right there. Okay, and this is going to be load cage. And save it. And then we're going to have the cage aside, and just until he walks out of the area here, like about there. Okay, it's going to be cage aside. Okay, and then we click on the the save, and here we've got all our observations now. So you can see for every single observation we've actually got a start and a stop time here, and that's going to let us do a number of things here. If we wanted to just get a classic time study summary, we can go to the summary area here, and it will show you the I'm going to just go back to switch it back to my time study mode, go to the summary area. Here's the classic time study summary, where it gives you the total observations and the average and so forth. But that's not what we're after right here. What we're after here is to see what's happening in this process. And since we've timed it and we've got start and stop times for every activity here, we're able to go right to our time preview. And that's going to take this results and pass it over into our balancing area. And here you can see the actual process has been analysed. Here's our 4 operators and our stockman. The brownish fillet areas, that's the guys waiting. So you can see everyone is waiting for operator 3. And of course in here we can look for process improvements and so forth. But that'll be covered in a later video. But right now the key thing is I showed you how to time multiple subjects, identifying different subjects with particular activities, and then you're able to proceed with your time study analysis from that point.